And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Third down now. Here's Darts. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. Hits the 20. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's Genty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He's got it! And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal.
Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Let's go.
Darts out of the shotgun. It's cut right side by Watson. He has the touchdown. The Raiders start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Hey, run.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Second and 10 now. A throw left side, caught by Brown. Now he's past the 25. He mixes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Mostert on the return. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
36-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Genty from the gun. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle, and then go finish that runner.
They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Selected on the tackle. Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. From the gun, here's Dart. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Working quickly here. From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the 42. Escapes the pocket. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
24.
Lawrence working from the gun. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're lining up to punt a little shy of midfield. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Keeps it on the option here. Oh, the football's loose. Jags pick it up. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Running right is Bigsby. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the turnover into a lead. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 7.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Mostert on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Quick one to the outside by Dogs. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Here starts. Has him on the quick hitter. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On first down, here's Dogs. Dumps it off to his running back. Running down the left side. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after coming into the lead. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Running left with Bigsby. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 27. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Complete to Travis Hunter. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Jaguars Looking for a score just before the break. New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
The Raiders go a nickel on this third down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Here's the first carry for LaQuint Allen. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Gronk gets him. The red zone.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 17. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Raiders loading up the secondary on third down. Count them, 6 DBs on the field. Headed out right. That pass caught by Strange. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. Little knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He's got the squiver. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. Now it's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Lawrence with it on first. He's got a man left, and he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the set. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Cook to kick this away. Mostert on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Under the gun this time, here's Dart. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And things look tougher now with third and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
24.
Now Lawrence. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Jacksonville in punt formation.
And out.
Oh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying another one deep. Looking for Watson, but it's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Remain cracked with the play defensively. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 34. Hits him on the out route. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They'll run this with Bigsby. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, here's Lawrence. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for 1 final quarter. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here we go.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Rip, 23.
Back to the air, Lawrence. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Mostert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, here's Darks. He's going to push one deep down. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. Moving quickly, try to get set again.
Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Darks. Watson with the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Dart gonna throw again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Caleb Bransall. There he goes, right sideline. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Another try following the sack.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Little knocks it through, and that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Mostert on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
And off to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up fourth and long.
Shaq, go.
Desperation time here. He's looking deep once again. And they'll turn it over on downs as that